Authentic New Orleans style daiquiris and is home of the 187 Octane. Great atmosphere, great food, and your choice of shop. What's in your jug?
Hey, welcome to Your Men's Music. This is Cochise.
This is Mike Droski.
Judy Luv.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Judy got that energy today. Let me say it one more time.
Judy Luv.
Y'all welcome back to Men's Music. So how was everybody's week?
It was pretty good, man. You know that they had that marijuana march last Saturday.
I missed this one? No, I didn't.
You missed this one? I haven't heard about this march.
I went to the last one, but was it in Fort Worth or Dallas?
Well, they had the one on Saturday was in Dallas. Apparently, 2 people got arrested. I don't know what for, but
they had that super
because someone
loud.
always got to get arrested. It's not a march.
Well, hey, and the one in Fort Worth last year, didn't nobody got arrested
in the Fort Worth one.
You sure?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, that was like the best experience ever. Smoking weed in front of the police and them not doing nothing. Yeah, it was a normal march.
Wait. You can smoke it from the police? They didn't do anything?
Bro, we were walking down Main Street. Everybody smoking. I was kind of nervous because there was people on the sideline, filming. But I was like, man, the police here. You know, what they going to do? What they going to say? And everybody smoking. It was a march for normal. We had like a little area where we sat down, talked, and they had
speakers and whatnot.
Yeah, they had speakers. It was actually in front of the courthouse. That's where the march ended, in front of the courthouse. But
that's why in the race they just hurdle jawed into the into the court.
As long as they ain't hurled us to the jail.
So who are these speakers speaking and what they say?
Well, I was high. I don't remember.
In Fort Worth they had like a couple thousand people. I think the Fort Worth one was like in May 2nd.
Yeah, last year, May 2nd.
Not this year.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is another one this year?
They do it every year, man.
Was that this year? That might have been this year.
Oh, you was that high?
I'm telling you, it's good, but it will kill your brain cells. They got so that happened. 2 guys in Dallas got arrested. I don't know what for. What for? Didn't get a name.
Well, I just didn't look that deep into it. But
okay, I got you.
Y'all keep asking me every time I tell you something. Y'all be like, "So then what?" And then what? And
we assumed you read the whole article, but I think we know better now.
I'm a headline scanner.
Yeah,
I'm a headline scanner. So
it's better than me. I just look for pictures.
That's why I don't know nothing, because I be reading all the way to the end.
You should know everything. What you be reading?
I know everything about that subject.
That one subject.
Yeah. So that was that. So, but man, it should be. I mean, it's a good time for weed smokers because it's an exciting time because Colorado is legal. Washington,
D.C.
In D.C. is recreational now? Or is it
D.C. Yes.
Well, D.C. isn't even legally, like, they can't vote. Like, the citizens in D.C. can't really vote.
Yeah, they can.
What?
What do you mean? What?
I think it's like, because it's not like
governors and everything.
They have governors.
It's like their own, pretty much, it's like a state.
No, they don't have,
but it's not an actual state. They don't have
it's a district.
Congress and everything, yeah.
But like they don't have like state rights. I remember a while ago they were pushing for because
not an actual state.
Yeah,
but they still vote for like their leaders.
I think they vote for leaders, but it's when it comes like national election, I don't think they have that right.
They don't have.
No, they're citizens of the U.S. They have legal rights to vote for like presidential elections. They might
you would think.
The thing is, they don't have senators because
that's what it is.
Yeah,
they don't have any representation. That's what it is. Yeah. Thanks, Droski.
No
problem.
That
makes more sense.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, I was wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong sometimes. This is my once a month. I'm wrong. So
this is my once a month to correct you. It's all good. We're gonna take that once a week now.
Once a week, man.
Feel like a crook now. Just playing.
Anyway,
it's all good.
So have you guys heard the new song?
The new song?
Hello.
Yeah, Hello, Adele's.
No,
come on, we talked
about this earlier. You know,
Mike listen to one type of music. Droski listen to one type of music.
You could have accidentally slipped up on it, changing the channel or changing.
You know
the
what?
station.
That happens a lot.
See,
but it's not long enough for me to recognize the artist.
Anyway, I like it. I like Adele. I'm glad she's back. She only had 2 CDs. I'm ready for another one.
What was the name of the first CDs?
19 and 21.
Yeah, she names the CDs after her age.
Yeah, so I think this one's, 26 or 25? I think it's 26.
I don't know, but I didn't see any growth. Like,
I mean, that shows a lack of creativity.
like what was that? Who had that? Like Taylor Swift had that song, 1989, the year she was born.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift is balling, bro. I heard she's making $1 million a day.
What's she doing? Is she selling drugs?
Her.
Yeah, bro. Man, she's starting to look better and better now.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
You tripping.
That money make you look real good.
You sound like a bopper.
Yeah.
You sound like a bopper.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, man. But but Adele's new song, to me personally, I didn't hear any growth because, you wouldn't know about it. You did her last song. She always talking about like ex-boyfriend that broke her heart and stuff.
I heard there was that one great album supposedly, and that was the whole thing. She was talking about a breakup and heartbreak, and I think I wasn't in that stage. I wasn't at that stage in my life. I was happy in my relationship.
In fact, and we found a picture of you at your wedding, man.
Oh, I should have
I looked happy, didn't I?
Oh man, you look super happy.
Your eyes are all big. Ready for this.
5 years later, see me now.
But no, Adele, she
That's funny.
but this song, it was still all about a breakup and heartbreak, and so I was like, I want to see growth. If you were an artist, I want to see growth from the next album to the next album to the next album.
But are you mad because, well, not mad, but are you saying it's not growth because she's talking about the same thing, or you're talking about her vocal capabilities as growth?
I'm talking about the actual content. So I mean, she could sing. Like once you hit a certain level, I mean, I don't know if you can get much better. I mean, well,
she might have the same people writing for her. You know, that's.
No, she might need to get a new.
She writes her own stuff.
I think so.
Oh,
I don't know.
She's still hurt. You know what I mean? Is she still a big girl? I mean.
Yeah, she's.
So she probably dwelling on the past.
But I mean,
she had her baby since then.
Yeah, she took this hiatus and a baby.
Oh.
She took a hiatus and a baby.
She took a hiatus and had a baby.
If you don't want your baby, you can always drop your baby off at QT.
There's a story behind that.
No,
I didn't. You can do that.
Yeah, QT's a safe place. Like if you have a baby and you don't want it.
I seen that sign, but I didn't know what that sign meant.
Yeah,
I know now. It's like a lady holding the baby and say safe place below it.
It's like it's a yellow sign, but it's like a little kid and then like a person behind it. To me, it looked kind of creepy because it looked like an old man holding a little boy. It looks very Sandusky-ish. Man,
they don't even have faces. It's just figures. I don't know how you got that.
Oh, well, maybe.
I took it for a woman and a kid.
Well, that's probably what they meant.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of say signs and government signs always like, what? If you don't know what they mean, you need to just don't know.
You just don't know.
But you can figure it out. Yeah, I didn't know until y'all said something.
Yeah.
All right. I just thought you could only drop them off at the hospital and the fire
station. Now you drop them off at Quick Trip. I mean, I don't know who ever dropped the baby off at Quick Trip. I don't know where they hold the babies.
I think they
probably put them on the counter and call the police.
Put on the counter.
They probably put on the counter.
You tell me if I had a baby and I took the baby to Quick Trip, then they would put on the counter and then just.
Well, first of all, if you left your baby at Quick Trip, you don't care what happens to it.
Yeah.
I mean.
And where are they gonna put it? They're gonna take it. They can't take it in the back nowhere. They gotta watch it until someone come and get it. So if they at the counter,
they got.
Always police said Quick Trip. Quick Trip is the only gas station I know that always has a squad car there.
That's just. I think Quick Trip like Quick Trip. They don't because they don't have security. They just always are going in there.
But good slushies. That's slushies.
Yeah, slush and donuts.
You don't see it like that at racetrack. At racetrack, Chevron, none of these other gas stations. You go to Quick Trip, you see 3 squad cars. I'm like, man.
Maybe they're picking up babies. But I wonder what. I don't know, but I wonder where they got to keep in the back somewhere. I can't.
I think you have a special nursery down?
I guarantee they're not gonna put them on the counter. You can tell me they're gonna put them on the counter and sell you with some cigarillos.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
Just ignore this. I want to try.
Hey, put that down. Hey. You know they say hi to everybody when they walk.
Yeah. Hi, how you doing? That's gotta be a crazy comment. Hey, how you doing? I don't want this baby.
Like, okay. You got a car seat? We put him in the back.
So, I don't know, man. Yeah, but if you don't want your baby, you can take it to Quick Trip.
But speaking of babies and cops, did you guys hear this guy a police officer pulled a guy over, and he had 3 children in the back. I guess they were young enough they needed to be in a car seat. So instead of the police giving the guy a ticket,
you shot him?
No. He bought 3 car seats for the guy because he said if he gave him the ticket, that wouldn't solve the problem, because if he got in a wreck, the children were still not in a car seat. So he called his officer and bought 3 car seats for the man. So
was the man? I hope the man wasn't late for something, because they had to go to the store and buy 3 car seats and bring it back.
It doesn't matter. He got 3 car seats. I think he could miss his appointment for 3 car seats for his children.
Now he was taking the Quick Trip. He's like, I don't need these car seats, officer.
He's like, keep the receipt.
Yeah, he came up.
Because them car seats, man, they like $65 for the lowest one.
Oh, man.
They could go up to $200.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Children
are expensive.
Is there a button that make glass come over them or something?
It's like a designer, and it's the designer kind.
Children are expensive. I don't know why people think kids are fun. They're not fun. They're expensive.
They're not fun or cheap. Hey, yeah.
I don't have any kids.
I got one for sale. Holla.
You can always take the Quick Trip.
Hey, ain't giving nothing away for free. What does it look like?
Is there an age to abandonment? Like, if once he gets a certain age, can you not abandon a child?
I mean, I'm thinking once he starts walking, you can't just
leave him.
Yeah. Once he recognizes you, it might be. Cause you got like, dang, this kind of you done bonded with this child, and then after a while, he gonna see you back at Quick Trip. My mom left me. I'm going there every day. It's like, are you my mom?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Horrible.
Yeah, man. On the way here, we were listening to. Oh, have you seen Drake's new video?
No, I wanted to.
The Hotline?
Yeah, Hotline Bling.
Hotline Bling? No, I ain't seen it. I heard he doing the old man dance.
Man,
it's odd. It's boring. It's
the video boring.
Yeah, he just
it's in
a room of lights.
I told Judy to watch it, and she just halfway through she was like, "I'm bored." I'm bored.
And I trust your opinion. So
I mean,
I think that's why I went to
women standing around.
I was waiting for it. I was
waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, I was like, okay, all right.
It's a music video.
Something gonna happen. Yeah, something's gonna happen.
It's just a hot song, not a hot video.
I don't even know if that song is all that hot. I mean,
that's not his.
It's not my favorite song by Drake.
It's my favorite song on the radio right now.
Well, I mean, Erykah Badu did that song too. She killed it.
I like Drake version better.
You heard the Erykah Badu version?
Yeah, with the cellular device. It just shows her age when she say that to me.
Man, you tripping.
I need to hear the Erykah Badu version.
Have you heard the Erykah Badu version?
She got
it's tight.
She got that voice. I love Erykah Badu. She had that voice. She does kill the vocals, but it just, I feel like the wording could have been different.
It's the same wording. It just the cellular device.
And then she doesn't really have a verse to it. She just kind of sings the same thing over, and then just that little interlude in the middle. That's pretty funny.
That's what Drake do.
No, the little part in the middle.
No, Drake don't do
what
that.
What are you talking
about? I'm talking about the Drake has to say the same thing.
He got a verse.
What verse?
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to some music so we can watch both videos, and then we're gonna come back. Because first of all, I ain't seen the Erykah Badu one, and I want to input.
Yeah, alright.
Well, Erykah Badu's version like 7 minutes.
There you have it. Judy said we're going to.
Yeah, but we got to go some music. Judy said it.
Yeah.
Judy say so. This is the Men's Music. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Men's Music, Cochise.
This is Droski
and Judy Luv.
Yeah, we went ahead and did the research.
A lot of research, a lot of videos.
Yeah, we went ahead and watched it.
Scroll through.
We had watched the Drake video. We watched, listened to Erykah Badu if they hadn't heard it.
And then we watched a few,
the parodies.
Yeah.
Parodies, you know. So now,
Got carried away.
Judy Luv.
Yes.
What do you think? Whose version do you like better, Drake's or Erykah Badu's?
Let's see. I like Erykah Badu's version, but I like
Badu
different.
do what it do.
I like spots of her song, like that end. I
When
really like her.
we took that effect off her voice.
I really like that a lot better.
Yeah.
When they had the effects on her voice, it's like she don't need that.
No, she don't need
She
that.
doesn't need that at all. Like, you save that for people who need it. You don't need it going for what you know.
She don't need that crutch.
No, that's just a hindrance. If you don't need it, don't use it. But Drake's song is okay. Drake's done, to me, better songs than this. I like better.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's his best song, period, but
0 to 100, nigga, real quick.
best song.
I think the only reason this song is hot is because the video and people making fun of it.
No. The song was hot way before the video. The video just came out.
And he made a video.
I'm just saying that's why that's why it's still, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're way wrong right
Okay,
now.
fine. Well, whatever then.
Oh, that's because you don't be listening to K104. I guess. Shoot, man.
Hey, don't mention that station
Yeah,
on
I
this
know,
station.
Conflict of interest.
I like kind of like, okay. I had nothing to follow. Cut it off real quick.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah, but man, the radio put the same stuff over and over and over again.
And that's the only one I turn up. Like, I don't like it, the one he had with Future. Maybe because I'm just not a big Future fan. I don't even know.
Well, Sierra not a big Future fan either.
I ain't Sierra. Like, alright. I mean, yeah, a lot of people like him. I'm just not a fan. I don't even know what he's saying sometimes.
Oh.
Wait. You talking about Future? You talking about Sierra?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all need to get on the same page.
Yeah.
I like Sierra.
No, everybody loves Sierra.
I didn't like her when she first came out.
I like her dancing.
I liked her. I've always liked her.
I didn't like her
when she first came out. I just felt weird about liking her because she was underage.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Yeah,
Yeah,
with Luda.
She was like 16.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, okay.
We're gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
She wasn't dancing like no 16-year-old. I'll tell you that.
Well, but
when she had the skates on and everything too.
Yeah, Britney Spears she came out. She was like 16 when she had that. With that schoolgirl outfit. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Yeah. I know the song. I don't want to pretend like I just I was about to. Like, I probably can't get away with this.
Yeah. So Britney Spears, she used to be, but I mean, I watched one of her concerts.
Y'all like Britney Spears better than Christina Aguilera?
No.
Or Mariah Carey?
Like looks or singing?
All the above.
Britney can.
I'd say they're about all on par.
No, man, Christina kills it with the vocals. Yeah. Christina can go.
I think Mariah Carey's kind of pretty, but she old too. But she got a nice figure too. So I mean,
you gotta catch her the
when
right
it comes
day.
to voices,
okay, let's do this.
You gotta catch her.
Those three walked in here right now. Which one?
Which one would I try to holler at? Or which one would I say, hey? Which one would I try to?
Hop say all three.
Yeah,
you can't do it. You gotta pick one.
Oh,
you gotta pick one.
Yeah, that can only be one.
I take whatever's left over.
Christina.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm saying Mariah Carey because she got that guap.
She crazy though.
God,
man.
Apparently that's crazy.
That's probably a requirement.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
She's super diva.
Yeah, okay.
Miss Mariah Carey, I think she could be.
You gotta catch Mariah Carey when she on tour. When she on tour, that body nice. When she ain't on tour, you might want to.
she
let it go.
Miss Mariah Carey, Mariah Carey just. It's Mariah. She can just do whatever. It's Mariah.
They say she's still getting paid off that Christmas album.
Yeah, that
is the number one.
I'm gonna tell you like that. How every Christmas they play songs, like they have these typical Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Like that was the most recent one that they've had. Like there's other Christmas songs that they're not like in rotation like that. Like that's the newest one that actually is making like
I think it was
in rotation every year.
It was the last, because like everybody tries to do a Christmas song and make it unique, and
even the Boys and Men one.
Everybody does a Christmas.
What I thought they had.
I remember I don't think it was an album, but it was like one song.
Was it a new song or was it a song they did? Yeah,
it's Boys and Men, so the song was probably like 15 years old.
I mean, but was it
20 years old?
Was it like new or was it like they did like
a version of it?
A new version of the song?
See, just because you can't remember it,
it's
that's whatever. That's
true. That
I
don't remember. Yeah, well,
and
if they'd rapped on it, I'd been able to.
And I believe Mariah Carey was the last person who wrote an original Christmas
there
song.
It is, original.
An original Christmas song.
That's what I was trying to say.
Stuck, and it's still
getting played every year. Like a Christmas
song that everybody plays.
Like
Mariah Carey's original Christmas song, people try to redo and make their own.
Even the Destiny Child Christmas album,
that was a bunch of originals. Yeah, that was one of the originals. But the versions of other songs.
I mean, every artist does a Christmas album.
Yeah.
But Mariah Carey's Christmas album had original songs and classic songs.
What y'all know about that Toast to the Holidays? That's my favorite Christmas.
There you go. Shout out to Music Ed.
Yeah, I catch that on SoundCloud. Subscribe to Music Ed.
So we gotta put it up on SoundCloud first.
Holidays are here. I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, tell me about. And I see what y'all were talking about last week when y'all were talking about they skipped all the way over Thanksgiving. I'm like, wait a minute. I was at the mall like, is that Santa's house? Like, dang, they getting started early.
Yeah.
Walmart don't play around. Walmart, the mall,
No, it's Christmas.
Yeah,
it's Christmas season.
But they can't say Merry Christmas. They have to say
Happy Holidays.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you can't say. I mean, you can't say.
Everybody too sensitive nowadays.
Yeah.
I think it's trying to be, because not everybody believes in Christ, and then that's the thing. You got all these different people. That's why they took out prayer in the school too.
Everybody's too sensitive.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's too sensitive and doesn't want the little feeling. Like, majority used to rule, and now majority doesn't rule. It's the one little person in the corner. Let's worry about his feelings and forget everybody else's.
Yeah, they want to make everybody happy, and it's everybody. You can't make everybody happy.
They're trying to avoid those lawsuits because you can sue people for anything nowadays.
The problem with that is a few people that sue for stupid reasons won, and everybody's like, oh well, I can sue and win. It's like
now everybody trying to be cautious with it, so they're trying to avoid the lawsuit before it happens.
Yeah, I guess.
You can't be mad at that because
it's frustrating.
Like comedians can't even talk anymore because they gotta be politically correct. They are hitting comedy shows like
comedians are the only people on the planet that are immune to being politically correct.
They ain't immune to it. They just don't care.
On stage, man, they can say whatever they want to, and that's why I kind of like comedy so much because they tell the truth. They can say whatever. And then it's a joke. They laugh, but then at the same time, it also makes you think. So I respect all comedians.
Yeah, but if you heard the stories, like after the show, they always have people come talking like, I didn't like that joke because I have a friend that's like that, and he's not like how you said he was. It's like, well, we weren't talking about your friend.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. I was talking to a real comedian, like, so.
I know a lot of comedians now, before they tell a joke, they got to say a disclaimer. Okay, this joke is about this people. If it's not, it's like, okay, put the disclaimer. Just tell the joke. If you can't take the joke, don't listen. Turn it off.
And it's like, when do you ever go to a comedy show and it's not offensive to somebody?
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, me too. Like, even if they say stuff that they're talking about me, I'm laughing about it because, hey, oh man, it's true. Yeah, okay.
I think it's funny when they start picking people out of the audience. It's like, that's funny.
That's why I never sit up front.
Everybody always scared to sit up front.
Yeah.
I would sit up front.
You can't be scared.
Nah.
I would sit up front.
They're not going to talk about you. You only get picked for, like, the good things. I'm telling you, every time we go out to the show, Judy Luv, like, they single out at that Motown live show.
Yeah.
Diana Ross came up and
I touched Diana's
she
hands.
came up and she walked past.
yeah.
She was like, "Oh."
She
She turned around.
She turned
around and came back. I
Came
was
back
like,
to her. We were at a medieval times.
Cochise waved her down. That's right.
We were at medieval time. The 99 section was looking right at her. She got a
Yeah, I
flow.
got a flower.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm like, I ain't never seen somebody get singled out that many times. Even at the did you get picked at the Michael Jackson experience in Vegas?
No, I did not. You did. They photographed you with that little at the beginning.
That was the paparazzi.
It was real
I
popular.
photographed with Michael Jackson. Hey, there's a little boy.
Well, at the beginning, when everybody was walking in, they had these fake paparazzi just
They had
bum rush
fake
people
paparazzi
and be like,
people.
take a picture, take a picture, take a picture.
And they put the picture up on the screen
For like headlines,
stuff. They didn't put a picture up.
Yeah.
And I don't think they wanted to stop. I think one guy just stopped, and everybody else just kind of walked past.
Yeah.
One guy was like, "Hey," and they were like, "Come on, let's go." Leave that guy alone.
He's not gonna buy the picture anyway. Is that what it is? Like
No.
It was just for fun. It was a Cirque du Soleil thing.
Yes, it was cool.
Amazing. If you've never
If you ever
seen
get a
it.
chance to see Michael Jackson experience, you need to go.
It was amazing.
They had people moonwalking up the walls.
It was everywhere. Snow was falling.
Snow fell.
So they got a Michael Jackson. They have a Michael Jackson show in Las Vegas.
Yep.
Yeah.
I might have to go check that out.
It was amazing.
He make it sound like Las Vegas down the street.
Yeah. Clear my schedule. Yeah.
Which hotel?
Which hotel is it?
I
I think
I'm
it's
not gonna
Luxor
know.
or something. I want to say Luxor. Don't quote me, but
I need a Chippendales or Reno.
oh Lord.
He said,
I'm with Hop
all the Chippendales I know. All the Disney ones. Yeah. Oh,
Anyway, hey, what do y'all think about guys who text with emojis?
What's wrong with that?
I like it. They're funny.
I was thinking something silly about if a dude texting with emojis.
I guess if they texting their homeboy with the emojis in it.
You know, we're on that group chat.
Yeah.
And we have a friend who always texts with emojis, and I'm like, I don't know about
Am I that
this.
friend? Because
No.
I know I do it sometimes. I had to think like, I'm trying to figure out who that friend is.
It's one thing if it's like the comma and then the parentheses,
Are you
but
talking about
I'm talking about the I'm talking about the face, the big yellow face.
The one. Oh, okay.
Those.
Man, I don't know.
That would put me off because I've never.
The faces, the smiley faces.
Yeah.
The smiley faces. I've never had the yellow, the very artistic ones. Like they always just do like little comma or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you do the, with the
I don't do
punctuation.
that.
Yeah.
Y'all do the yellow?
I do the real ones with the thing, but
I
Yeah.
thought they
I'm a girl,
just come
I
out
like
like
this.
that. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if I'm texting somebody and I just see something that fits, I'm like, oh, okay. And if I'm flirting, that's the main time when I'm doing it. Like, put the little hearts, put the little heart eyes.
Well,
you know.
well, yeah. I mean, if you're flirting, it's a whole different ball
Yeah,
game. But I'm talking about just like
you doing with your homeboy. Hey, like, bro. Yeah. But they only do like ups, downs, left, right. Yeah, it don't be nothing, weird.
You don't see no winking eye?
No. I think you already know I'm a clown. Like, everybody know.
I just can't get behind it, man, because it's just like
I like when I get emojis.
it's a lot of
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
emojis.
I like emojis.
I figure that's what they for.
whenever a girl send me an emoji, I'm like, does she like me?
If she texting you, I'm assuming she does.
Nah, I mean, I get something from people at my job. Sometimes I'll be like,
No,
can
that's
you help
not.
me with
It's
that? I'm
just
like, whoa, wait a second, is this?
that's not what that means. We just like emojis because they're cute and they're funny.
Yeah, because I guess because they're artistic. Remember, Madam Mims came in last week and she did that CD up.
Yeah.
We had our other dude just sign it, the name.
Oh yeah.
Hers
Hers was nice.
She did it, yeah.
confetti and balloons.
That's just what women do, man. That's,
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I trip out when I see dudes sending emojis.
Bro, this world would be like all black and white if it wasn't for women. Women they like to decorate and that. I mean, women make the world a more beautiful place.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I mean that.
Do you mean that?
Yeah.
Or you trying to get some numbers?
Always submission. I don't know, but I do mean I love women. Women are babies are the most beautiful thing on the planet.
Yeah. And you can drop them both off a quick trip.
I'm picking women up and dropping off babies. Hit that quick trip.
Yeah, they can do anything a quick trip.
Shit, not anything.
Anyway, so you have Droski.
Yes, what's up?
You have some excuses for work. Let's get into that a little bit.
Yeah, man. Speaking of which, it's like the year's 10 weirdest excuses for calling in. I mean, there's a list, but I think
just pick your favorite.
Yeah, y'all want to add something at the end? All right.
Yeah.
I'll say one that says, employee said the universe was telling him to take a day off. Like,
I like that.
Yeah. One that says the employee's wife found out he was cheating, so he had to spend the rest of the day retrieving his belongings out the dumpster.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I think that one would really work. I think he'd be like, okay, I understand.
But before you go on, I read something that said Lamar Odom is the only person who drugs and whores saved his marriage.
True that. That's funny. True that.
That's funny.
This one I think women can agree with. No, employee poked herself in the eye. It says while combing her hair, but I can see combing hair, putting on makeup, mascara, eyeliner.
Yeah, y'all women do some. Y'all get dangerously close to your eye every morning.
What do you mean?
The mascara, the brushes, and
while driving on the freeway.
I don't see how women drive and do that. Hats off to you guys who can drive and do that.
No. Keep your eye on the road.
Why they say women are bad drivers?
I don't condone it. Yeah. I think you should do that either before you leave the house or when you get to work. You do it, but you shouldn't do that while you're driving. But
I can feel that.
It's all about practice.
This one here is kind of weird. It said the employee said his cat was stuck inside the dashboard of his car. I don't know how that happened. That seemed like you're gonna get fired for that one.
Yeah, that's what. That's weird.
So be careful what you wish for, because trying to get out of work can actually leave you without a job. So, question: what kind of excuses have you guys used to get out of work? The weirdest one.
I start making excuses. I either say I'm not. I say I'm not coming in today. That's what I say. I'm not coming in today.
Man,
what are they gonna do? Say why?
Yeah, they are.
They're gonna say
I always
why.
get that question.
I should take them a text. I'm not coming in today. I'll see you tomorrow. If I'm really sick, I'll be like I'm sick. But if I'm not sick, I'll just say I'm not going to come in today. And usually they just let it go.
Yeah, I always have family stuff I gotta take care of, and
I never used this.
send an email.
When I was younger.
Oh, yeah, when you was young, that's what I'm asking.
When I was
the
younger?
weirdest one ever.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I saw a deer, bruh. Like that came a hard thing. As a baby with a deer, bruh. But it was a midget. You can't say midget anymore, huh?
No. I watched this show of, I think it's Little Women of LA or whatever, and apparently midget is a very offensive word.
Yeah, they don't like that.
That's like their N-word for us. So
what do they want to be called? Little people?
Little people.
That sound worse.
Yeah, to me it does too.
To us it does, but apparently that's what
I'm gonna call them tiny people. Oh, look at the little tiny people. Peoplet. You're peoplet.
No, not half people. To them, it's like they're half of. That's just what I was shocked when I heard it, because I thought midget was what they were, but they don't like it. So
yeah, did you see that the little person stripper?
Oh yeah.
Watch her get off stage and watch her jump up
and down off the stage. And then she tried to jump.
She jumped on that dude.
Some dude that dude dropped her. I was like, yeah, I'd have did that too.
What is this?
I wish I had in the break. It's this little.
I think it was on Instagram or something.
Yeah. It was a peoplet.
Yeah.
It was a peoplet, and she was stripping, and she did a splits on stage, and then she jumped off the stage into a splits, then climbed back up on the stage.
This is the little person.
Little person.
That's what I said.
They've been getting popular
the peoplet.
Okay.
Yeah. Small people. Then she tried to jump in some guy's arm.
She jumped in some dude's arm, dude didn't catch it.
He tried though. I give him props for trying. He tried to grab the.
I think that's just news reaction. You throw somebody there, we're gonna be like, wait a second.
I think he tried to grab her. I don't want to say
maybe
her butt.
She was heavier than what he thought.
I'm pretty sure she was.
So he
She concentrated. Wait, like a kettlebell.
yeah.
She jumped far as hell too. I think that's what the distance what kind of killed it.
I think it's just that, you know, if I throw something at you right now, I don't care what it is. You gonna, if you see as a dude, you're gonna try to catch it, and then once you figure out what you catch, you're gonna be whoa, wait a second now, whoa, what is it? What am I doing?
Knowing you, I'm gonna try to dodge it. I don't want to catch nothing you throwing.
Yeah. So, but I mean, yeah, I don't use a kid. What excuse you use?
Man, I use this one. She would say, "Hey, I just got this number, but I'm still talking to her, so it's gonna take a while. I'm trying to get somewhere for the weekend."
Oh no, that's horrible.
It was a dude. I mean, I had a guy supervisor. I don't remember like exactly what I said, but I pretty much told him I'm trying to hook up with this girl. He was like, "All right," he's like, "I can understand that. Just come in when you can."
What job is this?
I was like, cool.
I don't know.
Man. Hey, I think she got a friend. Hey.
This man said he said, "Hey, I met the girl last night. I'm still working on it." That means that was like that's what 10 hours in progress for trying to get this girl to come over. That's almost harassment, man. Come on, baby, please. I've been texting you 4 hours. Come on, man.
Man.
What about now? You ready now?
How about now?
Yeah. Are you up right now?
Man.
Oh man. Yeah. So yeah. Dang. Did you get the girl?
Nah.
Oh,
you lost money and the number, huh?
Yeah.
so sad.
I should have went to work, huh?
Yeah.
I thought about that too. Like, man, wasting my time and I had days, so I wasn't tripping.
That was what's up.
That was when I had before I had responsibilities.
Yeah, man. There's a dude at my job. Speaking of missing days, he just stopped coming to work. Like he didn't quit. He started like about a couple months ago, and then he wasn't anybody that was actually, you know how you got people at work that you see every day, you're like, okay, they're at work. He was like, we knew he worked there, but you was like, whenever we went to look for him, he wasn't there. And so then one day he stopped coming. It was like a Tuesday. I saw him on Monday. Yeah, I saw him on Monday. Then Tuesday, because he's on a different road than me. Then on Tuesday,
this week?
No, it was about a month or so ago.
Oh,
and then on Tuesday, I was like, I didn't see him. And at the same time, another girl that started, she got pregnant, so she was missing. So they were like, yeah, you know, Casey is missing. And I was like, and then somebody was like, well, you know, Doug hadn't been to work either. I'm sorry, I'm using names. They said this guy hadn't been to work either.
We don't know these people.
That's good, yeah. So I was like, you know what? I haven't seen him. And it was like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday came, we asked the manager, hey, is this person still working with us? And the manager was like, I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
That's the trip when your manager says something like that. Like, how you not know?
Yeah, so Friday came, and then we were like, well, Monday came back, and then the dude came back. Like nothing happened. He's just like, hey, everybody. And we're like, everybody looking like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah,
I thought you would quit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he got fired that same day. Not for missing work, but for drinking on the job.
Yeah, he got a problem.
And he had just bought a new Lexus. Yeah, so I don't know.
He ain't going to work.
Man, I don't know. I guess he was like, he must have been like 2 checks from retirement. He just needed to get a couple checks and then call it a day.
It was a guy that got fired at my job for drinking on the job. And then, I don't even think it was just that. We don't have a lot of women at our job. It was only one chick in that whole department. She was pretty in the face. Not so much the waist. You know. She had like, you know, let's say she was really nice from the chest up. And,
okay.
Yeah, she was built like a Christmas tree. But, you know, so he came in, he was drunk.
Everybody loves Christmas.
Yeah, apparently so. He came in drunk. And apparently he was trying to feel on her. I don't know if he had been hitting that or what. And they're like, nah, man, we just can't. I think he was hitting that. And he just came in, he brought the home to work. And they wasn't having that. They saw him on cameras. And
on camera?
Go. Yeah. Saw him on camera feeling on her assets.
What did she do? Was she letting him fill out?
I don't know.
Yes.
She don't work there
It's
no
not
more.
supposed to happen
Yeah.
She
at
was working
work.
there later than he was.
Not supposed to happen at work.
Not at all. Not at all.
You know what? This is my question. Where is the strangest place that you have had sex? Like me, I say outside at the elementary school.
That's illegal, man.
Not while I was at
That's illegal.
Yeah, well, I was like 18. It was cold. It was at night, so the elementary. I think it was during Christmas break. It was cold. It was at night. It was around the elementary school was around the corner, so the hood was still hot. The car was too small. Hood was still hot, so just right there on the hood of the car.
I would say probably a dressing room.
Dressing. Nice.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, with Jenny, JD. I'm sorry. I said Jenny. No. All right.
No.
Angela, I'll leave you out of there.
Yeah.
If you
Let you boys talk about that.
I'm sorry.
So, that's probably the. I don't know if it's a strange. I don't really do anything strange.
Yeah, that was
I do adventurous stuff. You know what I mean?
right on. Oh yeah.
Yeah, adventurous.
Like
stuff.
an example. Give me an example.
The dressing room. That's right there. It's adventurous enough.
Yeah, I don't think.
What about you, Hop? You from Houston?
I'm not getting into that.
I say plead the fifth. Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
All right.
Got wild. Don't get it wrong.
I know H-Town get down.
Yeah, H-Town get down. I don't know.
Yeah, everything in slow motion.
I'll be right in front of you. Goddamn.
Yeah.
H-Town the most. When I went to H-Town, we was smoking green, going on the tollway, and the toll booth operator just didn't even care, man. I ain't never seen a city that's that liberal. Or maybe Austin. Maybe Austin. Austin might be that liberal.
Care. Well, in Texas, I don't know about other states, but Austin is the most liberal state in Texas. I know that. They have like a 420 festival every year, and it's okay. I'm like, really?
Yeah, it's the capital. You'd think they'd be a little more cracked down on that.
Yeah,
I guess UT so, but college people, they that's what they do.
I'm telling you, wherever the government is.
Huh?
I've had fun at UT. I'm gonna have a kid.
Yeah. Everybody had fun at UT at Austin. Anytime you go to Austin, you gotta have fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
6th Street ain't even really 6th Street. It's like 6th neighborhood. It's the street that go through the middle of the whole little bar neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had plenty of great times on that street.
Yes.
Matter of fact, me and IYBD went down there one time. And
IYBD is the most traveling dude I know.
yeah,
man.
he is. And he always down to go somewhere.
IYBD, he'll call you like at 5, like, yo, man, you want to go to San Antonio?
Like when?
Yeah, it's like I'm headed there right now. I can come pick you up. It's like, I got stuff to do.
Work tomorrow. It was weird, man. Cause
seize the day.
I was drunk, of course. We was bar hopping. And, it was a girl. I grabbed her hand, tried to dance with her.
It was a man?
Nah. It turned out to be one of the guys we was with, his wife. I'm like, ooh, man. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She's like, no, it's okay. I think she was flattered by it. And I was like, yeah, don't tell your husband about this. And later on that night, we went to his house and I beat him in dominoes. I kind of felt bad for that. Tried to meet your wife and I beat you in dominoes real bad.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. I'm
Droski.
bad dude.
You ain't no good.
I'm not.
No good at all.
It's good that I know this, though.
That note.
No, it's not.
On that note, no.
I appreciate your honesty. Tell me what's wrong. I need that. I don't think I have a conscience.
You got a conscience.
You have one. You just don't listen to it.
You don't listen to it.
You don't just listen to it.
You say Jiminy Cricket?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe.
Jiminy Cricket.
Y'all might be
I
right.
don't like the conscience being a cricket because I don't like bugs. It could have been something else. I just don't like bugs.
What would you rather it be?
I don't know. Not a bug.
What else gonna be that small to sit on your shoulder?
A peeplet? It could have been a midget.
It could be a little puppy.
You have it's gonna be have a good puppy and a bad puppy. It's gonna be no little people, buddy.
I'm sorry. A peeplet.
And that puppy.
It could be a fairy.
Hey, that's my goal is to make peeplet catch on.
Peeplet.
You need to go talk to some little people and see if they like it first.
Yeah.
Man, why? Why I gotta run it past them?
Yeah.
Nope.
It's about them.
I guess.
It's like, man, I'm gonna start calling black people nigglets. I'm gonna see how they like it. Little black people, you know.
Well, I mean, everybody call it that. Yeah. what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You gonna get mad?
You get pissed off if you don't like it. So
that's it.
You would prefer them to ask you, "Hey man, so how you feel about nigga?" Nah. What about I've been calling black people chocolate because everybody like chocolate.
I don't like chocolate.
You don't like chocolate?
No.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, you like chocolate, Judy?
I do like chocolate.
Yeah. So
that's she's a woman. I don't tell me women that don't like chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I turned to Judy.
Actually, dark chocolate is better for you. Everybody should eat a little bit of dark chocolate.
Hey, I like it any way you come. I don't know about dark chocolate. I mean, I like chocolate people any way they come. Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about chocolate.
Yeah.
The candy, like a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
I'm in love with that Keiko.
Man, I don't know.
With the what?
That Keiko, you know the Keiko they make chocolate out of. That cocoas.
Oh, okay.
All right, never mind. Moving on. Moving on. We're gonna take a little music break, and we'll be right back with some more mental music. This is the Cochise.
This is Mike Droski.
And Judy Luv.
All right, yeah. I think it goes to do something.
You're listening to Immense Music on TMI Radio 12 to.
Welcome back to Immense Music. I'm Cochise.
This is Mike Droski.
Judy Luv.
Every time something different.
Every time.
Don't be hating.
we were in the break and we were talking about how Droski likes to threaten his bosses.
Oh yeah. I had to do the one. Okay, yeah. Let me tell this story, then we'll move on. All right, I needed the day off, but it was a day I usually work. I was trying to swap a day.
Well, I hope it's a day you usually work. I hope not trying to get Saturday, Sunday out there, but I ain't coming today, boss.
Nah,
ain't nobody coming.
So I told him, like, hey man, I really need this day off. He's like, well, I don't know if I can give it to you. Like, well, I told him, hey man, we have a great relationship right now, and if I don't get this day off, it's gonna change our relationship. I mean, I think it'd be best if we had it. You know, we continue on how we are right now. You know, I don't remember the exact wording, but he gave me the day off. Yeah.
And me and the station manager Hop said that sounded like a threat.
Yeah.
And Droski saying that's no threat. Judy, what does that sound like to you?
Yeah, that's a little bit of a threat.
That's a threat.
I didn't mean it like that though. Apparently he must have took it like that because he let me have the day off.
Yeah. And then I bet your relationship then wasn't the same from here on out. He was like,
cool.
Are we cool, Mike? Are we cool, Mike? He's like, are we still cool? From that day on, Droski made his own schedule.
Yeah.
Where you want to come in? We good.
I don't know. He didn't let me have Saturday, Sunday also. You know what? I appreciate y'all bringing that to light. I didn't see it. I was just trying to preserve the relationship that we had because I was gonna be an asshole if he didn't let me have a day off.
So you admit you was going. If he didn't do that, that's a threat. If you don't do this, I'm gonna do this.
No, it's not a threat.
What do you think a threat is? Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, there's bodily harm that's going to be
okay, well, that's there's very multiple threats we can do that doesn't cause bodily harm.
I left it vague, open-ended. I was like, hey, man, you know, I just wanted our relationship to continue as it was.
It's the worst kind of threat.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it's the worst kind of threat. You don't know what's
okay
going to
to threaten people.
It's like,
see?
I mean,
that's what I'm talking about.
But I mean, if you didn't know it was a threat, if you're going to threaten somebody, you probably should know you're going to threaten them.
I didn't mean it as a threat. That's the thing. So
when I threaten people, I know.
Yeah, how many people you threaten? Who's the last person you threatened?
I'm not going to talk about myself.
She doesn't threaten people. She just does things. Like remember you maced that dude? that wasn't no threat out the blue. She said stop.
I gotta hear this.
She said stop, but she said stop 2 times, and that 3rd time it's a wrap. Stop.
You shouldn't have had to say it the second time.
Stop means stop.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Was it?
I don't give a lot of warnings. I don't give a lot of warnings. A lot of this is what I'm gonna do.
So what was he doing
happens.
that you needed him to stop?
He was trying to get a number.
Whoa! Okay, I'm a little speechless right now. I can't really, I was all on your side.
He was not. I wouldn't make some dude for that. I felt threatened and unsafe.
That's what that girl said about the staring contest. Oh man, really? So what?
Yeah, go ahead and tell the story, Judy.
No, it was. I was young, high school, and leaving the club. My friends were inside. It was 12 o'clock. I was leaving the club late. They wanted to stay inside. I was ready to go, so I was like, "I'll just go chill by the car."
It was 12 o'clock. That's not late.
I was ready to go. My feet were hurting.
She said, "I'm ready to go."
I was ready to go, so I left. And it wasn't just one; it was a group of guys just following me and harassing me. So,
yeah, I feel you. I'm all on the side about this. Yeah, see, that's understandable. Yeah, if he was trying, well, I guess they were trying to get your number, but it was like there were several trying to get your number. Yeah,
it was just one.
It was one was talking to me, but the other guys were there. I was walking away. You shouldn't. If a girl walks away, you shouldn't follow them.
And when you shouldn't try to holler at a girl when you got a group of people with you anyway.
Well,
it's hard to try to talk to a girl when she got her friends around. Or you got your friends around. I mean, I feel like there should be a one-on-one. But
thing. you know, young dudes travel in groups anyway. So I mean, it's not like now. If it's older,
if I walk away, then he should have left me alone and went back to wherever he was.
So did the whole group follow you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he deserved that. Like, I mean, y'all stay here. Hey man, I'm about to go holler at Shorty, see what's up. That's how that conversation should have went. Then he should have just tried to talk to you one-on-one.
He shouldn't tell me nothing. He asked once. I said no. And I kept walking. He should have said, shoot. Another one bites the dust. Call it a day.
Have you seen that Michael Jackson video where he fought that girl the whole video dancing? She's in the all black. Yeah.
First of all, Michael Jackson is a video. You can't do everything in a video.
Like if he looked like Michael Jackson, then maybe. Wow.
What if he had moonwalked up on you? You'd have been like, "Hey, this dude talented."
I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool," and I kept walking. If I leave and you follow me, that's a problem.
Yeah, and it's nighttime too.
Yeah, it's night. I'm by myself.
And it's craziness out here.
I have it for protection. It's rough out here. That's how people get missing.
Yeah. Did you have the keys to the car?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you probably made. See, I've been maced before, so it ain't fun.
What'd you get maced for?
I got maced by the police, so.
Okay. So you probably wouldn't do anything. You probably sitting down drinking a soda.
They were waiting on me at my house.
Sit on the curb. Yeah. There he is.
Yeah. I swear, bro. I pulled up. I walked through the house, and they.
Nowadays, you get maced by a police. You say, "Thank you for not shooting me."
Yeah.
Just mace.
Oh man,
you tased me, bro. You remember that?
Don't tase me, bro.
Go crazy.
Wasn't that George Bush show?
It was something.
It was John Kerry.
Yeah. It was some politician.
Yeah.
It was some politician. But yeah, we were talking. Me and Judy were talking about. They had this. It was a YouTube video. It says the worst singers versus divas. Oh
yeah, the worst singers versus divas. Yes.
And they were playing clips apparently of live stage shows with just people singing, and they were just all these different female singers, and usually, I mean, it was some were good. Like they had people from Rihanna all the way to Barbara Streisand, Whitney Houston.
Yeah. Which one of those are the divas?
No, they were just. It
was going back and forth.
It was going back and forth,
and you could listen to their vocals, and you can make your own choice.
Yeah, and Judy noticed that. Do know that the ones that weren't the strongest singers tended to have a lot of background stuff going on, like a lot of dancers and stage shows.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And then, but like the ones that were strong vocally, it was just them on stage with the mic and a bench,
and singing,
and a bottle of water.
Yeah, a bottle of water,
and just singing. So
just saying. Yeah,
it's sad. We have a lot of performers out, but not a lot of singers.
You know what? And that was probably something that developed over time. Like, okay, you don't have the strongest voice, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna put like 20 people behind you. They're gonna be setting all pyrotechnics. They're gonna be dancing provocatively. You know. Hey, so all you have to do is just lip sing the words. We auto-tuned you. We got everything set up.
But what's funny is that if you don't sing, lip sync, but nowadays it's like, I don't want to lip sync because lip sync is bad. Everybody's like, lip sync is bad. But it's like, if you can't sing, then you lip sync. But it's like, I'm going to lip sync. And then they sing over their own track, but it's still very bad. If you can't sing, you can't just do what everybody can do.
They got to make that money.
If you're a performer, then to be like, I can't sing, I'm a lip sync and just perform.
Everybody can't be Chris Brown and Usher singing, dancing at the same time.
Man.
It's hard. I believe it.
I don't know how Usher does it. Usher be dancing hard. And he
Breezy be dancing hard.
But Breezy don't sing and dance. But I mean, I think that's what. See, I feel like that's what Breezy does. I feel like Breezy dances all the time. I feel like if a song come around right now and Breezy was here, he'd just be like, But I feel like Usher, he'll just be sitting there like, Usher, can you dance? He'd be like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, I feel Usher dance because he has to. Like if he might get crunk, but I feel like Breezy just
dance.
Breezy gonna liven it up. I don't know. I like Chris Brown. I'm not even a big fan of all his songs because he got those love ballads. I
like Chris Brown.
I don't really get in stuff like that. I like his turned up songs. Like I even like his rapping. Like he alright when it comes to rapping. The upbeat songs, those are the ones I like from Chris Brown. But those, there's something about this liquor. I like the premise, but it's just I got it, bro. I can't see you flipping on the radio, so
Breezy cold, man.
I like him.
I like him, man. Yeah, I even get a lot of flack because he's hitting women and
bro, he hit one woman, and that one time I don't condone it, but Rihanna ain't the most stable person, so
you know what? That's the only
reason why he got her.
No, it's the only person I've seen that abused a woman and it wasn't a lot of, like, he didn't get a lot of flack.
Nah, yeah, he did. He's still getting flack.
No, he got flack from outsiders, but everybody in the industry was like, well, she turned up.
I got what you're saying.
It wasn't everybody wasn't like,
he was still working with him.
Nobody.
He wasn't untouchable.
He wasn't like outed, like like he wasn't just ostracized.
Yeah.
But like, so I'm like, because I heard a lot of people that were like, well, Rihanna just, she got a mouth on her.
That was everybody's response.
Yeah, so I mean,
she didn't even look phased by it afterwards. She looked like she had it coming.
She had it. She had like the Chicago. I had it coming.
So
I mean, I heard, when I think about that story, I heard a comedian. I know I'm gonna get this wrong, but this comedian, he was saying a lot of girls talk out the side of their mouth is because they feel safe, because it's like guys aren't supposed to hit girls, so girls always push that limit. And he said
that'll do a bird.
He was saying guys know their limits with other guys because if a guy step out his side of his mouth, he get hit and he'll be like, man, okay, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. He would be pissed on his way home, but halfway home he's like, you know what, I deserve it. I shouldn't have said it. He said, but if women do it one time, he'd be like, okay. So
he said, Bill Burr said, do you know, cause he's a redhead. He's like, do you know how much of an asshole I'd be if it was not cool to hit redheads? He said I'd just be walking around knocking drinks out of guy's hand. Hey, what you gonna do? Hit me?
Women get away with a lot of things, and I think, they like to push your buttons. So I don't agree with him, black and eye and stuff like.
I agree. Women do push their buttons. I know my limits. Holding with the I have an older brother. We never fought, but we wrestle. But I know my limits. I know when I go too far. It's like, okay, I'm gonna leave you alone, but it's not over. But I'm gonna leave you alone right now. It's not over, but I see him right there. So I'm gonna leave you alone right now.
I've seen siblings fight. Y'all get along better than most. And I've seen siblings like actually fist boxing. I'm thinking like, I don't know whether I should jump in the middle or not.
No, you don't do that because they're gonna both turn on you.
Mm-hmm. You gonna hit me first. That's getting double teamed on.
Whoever you hit first, that's you getting double teamed.
Yeah, you don't come.
They were always my cousins, so it was always family.
I remember I was in I was in karate a while back, and there were these two twins, and they used to always, how we had a spar with the. And so it was all very, controlled and everything. And then you hit them, you hit people and all that kind of stuff. And so every single time these two twins would spar, it would always start out like, point. But by the end of it, like these people were like really fighting. Like everybody looking around like, do we need to stop this? I'll let them work it out.
You let them work it out. Work it out.
They're probably the best two fighters in the whole class.
I didn't want to fight them. They were one of them like they were like one of them them young solid people that was like they weren't strong but they like was solid. So every time they hit you could feel it. You was like ah. So then whenever they used to fight, man, and they were quick too. So it was a bad combination. So when they used to fight, I mean. Their real fights were really good fights. Like it was great to watch. It was like, wow, yeah. You wanted to put money on it. Like I watch those fights today.
Yeah, because they go at it 100%. I can imagine them at home. They not even in their gi. Yeah, hey man, pick your stuff on my bed, man. Pick your crap on my bed. Yeah. Man, it just go from there.
Yeah, very very crazy, man. But anyway, switching gears. We were debating on if you had a nice face and bad body earlier.
Oh yeah, my question.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that was my question because I always hear about you gotta be number 10. It's like, okay, well, what for guys if she had pretty face, ugly body
versus an ugly body and pretty face?
Correct. Yeah. Which one?
Oh yeah, that's the same thing, huh? That's the same thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
For pretty face, ugly body.
Yeah, or vice versa.
We
got number 10
other way.
Face, number 2 body,
versus number 2 face.
Yeah.
I say I go for the body.
Yeah, me, I like a pretty face. So
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, no, I love it. I mean, you can fix a body. You can't really fix a face. I don't care how much makeup you put on it. A pretty face, and I love to wake up to a beautiful woman. I mean, and that they don't go to sleep with the makeup on. I mean, if they do, it look real bad in the morning. So, I like that natural beauty.
It's okay. It's just everybody's thought. Everybody has a preference.
Yeah.
Hey, we had Judy, what she thought, and she asked all the questions.
Yeah,
she said,
there's too many stipulations.
Yeah. See, but I was saying for girls, you gotta say a ugly dude with a lot of money, a Flavor type dude, or a good looking dude, Shamar Moore type dude with no money.
Yeah. You say he look like Flav?
He look like Flav, but got a whole lot of money.
She a whole lot of money.
She got that face like she like Flav.
No.
She's like she getting ready to make somebody. that's that face she get for she made somebody.
No.
She said she only say no twice. She done said it 3 times now. So no.
Because earlier she was like, well, it depends.
Well, it does depend. Like, are we dating? Are we gonna get married? Because I mean, I don't want to have to take care of you.
That thought didn't even enter our minds. We just said.
I guess because we're the breadwinner, so the thought of.
But I mean, men and women think differently. Like majority of most women, because there are some women who don't really care, but majority of most women don't look at the physical. It's like, oh, well, how does he treat you? How does he do all this stuff? Because if you're ugly but you treat us like a queen, then it's like you always, It's like, okay, well, I mean, he treats you like a queen. He take care of business and he does what he has to do. That's going to make you more attractive.
This is what I learned about women. Women doing two things. They want to feel safe and secure. They want to be physically safe and financially secure. Yeah, outside that, they don't really care. You can be a number 2 face. Like, really, your face can look like number 2. You be all right.
Yeah.
And that's why I love women, because they, and when it comes to stuff like that, they're reasonable. Men, like, nah, bro. Man, I was just trying to hit. Bro, I ain't even see her face. And
now, some women don't care.
Yeah.
I know women who don't really care. If they're cute, then who cares how they treat you?
You know what? I don't know, because my mom's best friend, she was beautiful, but she was in a bad relationship. Her husband used to beat her. And I never understood why women stay with an abusive dude. I mean, why?
Because
it might just be habit sometimes.
They say
habit to beat on her or habit to stand with her?
Habit to stay. You don't want. It's hard to change.
From what my understanding, I've never been in an abusive relationship, but if you meet,
you got that mace.
But like when you first start dating, he's not gonna beat you off jump. There's gonna be a happy time. So if he starts beating you, he's after the beating. They always say there's a honeymoon phase. So he beats you for a day. And then there's a honeymoon.
What, a whole day?
Well, he beat you for 4 days, but you have to he beat you one day, and then for a week or 2 weeks, there's a honeymoon phase where everything's perfect. He's buying you flowers and da-da-da. Yeah, it's the honeymoon phase.
Be cool. After if you put in 8 hours of fighting, you got
exactly.
You
got to heal up, and he has to do that stuff. And so they're like,
you can't fight the next day.
So they're always looking at
the next day after they pitch.
So and then it's just history. So I don't understand it because
I hear you, and I still just can't condone stuff like that.
That's not.
because I was raised by my mom. I was, single mom, so I just and I had all female cousins. I had a lot of people. I can't just see them, and I fought them when I was a kid. But when I got older, I was like, well, man, that's not really cool. Just to be hitting on women. But at the same time, when I was married, me and my wife got into it one time. And it was. Let me tell you the story. So
do we need a disclaimer? You sure? You need to think about it.
I didn't put my hands on her, but we did fight. So she was sitting. She would always watch TV in the bedroom. I wanted to watch TV in the bedroom. It was a stupid fight. I would give you that.
Okay.
So we fought over the remote. So I took the remote, turned the channel. She was trying to pull it out of my hand, and so every time she reached, I pop her hands with the remote.
Like a dog.
Yeah, a kid. Oh no. She reached it out, popped it in. And it went on like that for a few minutes. She realized she wasn't getting a remote like that. Then she just went and tackled me and tried, get it like that. Well, it wasn't even. It was a very small space, where we were wrestling in.
See, I would just unplug the TV.
And you know what? Then nobody would watch
exactly. Ain't nobody watching nothing. Just turn
it on and then went right back and stole the remote again.
I would have unplugged the TV.
So I just grabbed her,
I'd take the TV outside. I'd you want to plug it? I'd have grabbed it and went outside and watched it with a sleeping bag. So
oh, it wasn't no flat screen. It was a big TV. It was an old school with the vacuum tubes in the back.
Can it move? If it can move, that's coming with me.
It wasn't being moved by her. That's for sure.
That would be funny. That right there would have ended the fight for me because I would have cracked up.
Yeah, if you picked up TV and walked out.
No, really, I would have thought about something else. Now what can I do?
Yeah.
Some people gotta get even, huh?
You gotta beat them mentally.
Yeah, exactly.
Like what you want to do? You want the remote? Here, you can have the remote, but I'm gonna take out the batteries.
That's actually a good idea. That's a great idea. Cause then, cause you pick it up like, dang, this remote light. And you stay in like, dang, the batteries must be dead. You open it like, you son of a. Yeah. Smart man.
Yeah, Yeah. Ain't no point in fighting. No one wins in the fight.
No.
Unless there's a referee.
Like an argument. Nobody wins. You're right.
Yeah.
But just because nobody wins.
They shooting.
That was when you notice how it was a different noise we ain't never heard before. It get quiet.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, what do we need to do?
That's that black people readiness. When it's like you like, wait, do I need to go? Is it time to?
Yeah, nobody moved. Everybody looked straight to the sound.
Everybody froze.
Everybody yeah, white people go towards the sound. What is that?
I know. Talk right through.
That's how they get beat.
Oh yeah.
So.
Because every time something happens, there's always the white people there.
Yeah.
No offense, I love you white people, but y'all don't do some of the smartest things. But there'll be a whole lot of stuff we didn't know. Like we wouldn't know anything about alligators if it wasn't for white people.
Yeah.
Because they're the only ones gonna get that close.
Exactly.
Yeah, we wouldn't know anything about underwater exploration if it wasn't for white people.
But gators are actually really very pretty. Because I was in New Orleans and we went on a swamp tour, and those gators were they are beautiful in the water. They just swim like a
Oh yeah,
Very
majestic animals. With
they're
100
scary.
teeth.
They're very, very scary.
Yeah,
but they're very, 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 very beautiful creatures and strong.
how many?
Respect them.
I mean, all animals are strong. I think I don't know too many weak animals.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's,
They're all built for functionality.
Well, I mean, we're built for functionality. You know what? I think animals are strong because they don't have to sit. They don't sit around watching TV. They always work. They always work. They're always working.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed? Like, human beings are the ones that have to care for their young for the longest. Like, you know, in all animals, their young are pretty much grown within a few months, and they can fend for themselves. Human beings, man, that baby is helpless for the whole year before they even start walking, and then it's still helpless because they just crying and walking and getting into everything.
Well, not all human beings, because some human beings, as soon as they're born, they go that quick trip. They gotta fend for themselves.
It comes back around. Oh man, I love it when the joke keeps coming back. That's nice. Oh, that's good.
We're gonna go to some more music. This is Immense Music. I'm Cochise.
This is Mike Droski.
Droski.
Judy Luv. Y'all crazy today.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Immense Music. My name, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Cochise.
See somebody want to bite my stilo. That be Mike Droski. Hey, what's going on?
I'm gonna keep it original. So that's Judy Luv. Classic.
Man. That's funny. Hey, but I like that. Yeah.
So, I wanted to say my condolences to the vocalist and co-founder of Three Dog Nights, Corey Williams. He passed away Tuesday. He was 47.
That's young.
I mean, I'm sorry, it's 74. That's my dyslexia. My dyslexia.
Oh wow!
That's why I have
47. Did he get shot?
So,
in case you guys don't know who that is, you know, what song does he sing?
He sings, "One is the loneliest number that you ever knew." Is it no or C?
I don't know.
It's no.
I don't know.
It's one is the loneliest number ever. It is bad as one.
But the
Loneliest number is the number one.
Yeah, I'll tell that song. One of my favorite songs is Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a good friend of mine.
Oh,
I never understood a single word he said, but I helped him drink his wine. And he always had some mighty fine wine.
What?
Joy to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, condolences.
Joy to the fishes in the deep blue
For
sea.
those who were not in the studio watching this, that was just hilarious. Wow, it's like they had practiced this. This is the second time I heard it, but what? Yeah. I gotta, give a round of applause for that.
That's what Judy do.
Yeah, you was jumping in and right. All right.
Yeah. Hopefully, we don't have do condolences for the Odom family.
Nah.
Odom.
Yeah.
I was like,
huh? Yeah, see, Oh, he thought you were talking about the Odoms I care about. But nah.
Yeah, Lamar
Odom's family.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Lamar Odom, man.
Yeah.
Man right there.
So what are y'all? I've been here all week about whether Chloe was right with, because, she was dating the guy from Houston.
James Harden.
Wasn't she dating a few dudes from, hasn't she been dating?
I mean, she has dated a few dudes while they, were separated.
She lost that weight and went crazy. She said,
got that plastic surgery.
Well, I thought she was divorced. I was completely shocked to find out they were never really, divorced.
They filled out the paperwork but never filed.
Ah.
And so do y'all feel like she was correct and she was right with going back with her husband? Or do y'all feel like, man, this is, it's a bad decision. She should have just stayed with her boyfriend. And
Judy said that she went back to finish the job.
I think everybody knows I'm not.
The Kardashians bringing it down.
They do. I'm not a big Kardashian fan. I think that they're
Kardashians.
Most black men do. That's why they don't get married with black men. But I'm not a big Kardashian fan. I don't see what the big hype is. I think people should stop watching, buying their stuff. They need to go and be in a hole somewhere, not dead. Just go somewhere. I'm tired of them. They don't do anything to be as popular as they are. They are popular for sleeping around. Everybody sleeps around. I just don't see it. I don't like them. But
you got a family full of pretty women. That's what it is.
So just because they're pretty, that makes that they should. But
then they knew OJ. That's what you gotta look at. I mean, I think there are reasons why they're fun. I mean, they're.
So you watched that show?
I have. I have watched a few episodes.
But you don't watch Glee?
Nah. Yeah, it was like 6 pretty women. I was like, well.
I mean, there's a lot of pretty women in this world, but I mean.
Yeah, well.
They
I don't see them all while I'm sitting down on the couch.
They don't do anything.
Nah,
they do not do anything.
They're fashionistas, I guess.
No.
So you think she should not have gone back with Lamar Odom or what?
I don't think she wanted to. I mean, I think she has to then finish what she started. She finish taking them down. I mean,
but she wasn't. He was on dope, and then they separated. It wasn't her fault that he was a dope fiend.
But she. Like, if she was really that
if she was a good woman, what you're trying to say is that she'd have got him off. She got him clean.
If she was really that in love and that hurt, it's like, well, he's the love of my life. We just separated because he couldn't get his stuff together. That makes sense. You go somewhere and you sit down. She ain't go nowhere and sat down. She went somewhere and picked up 3 more dudes.
But the thing
all
is,
within what? How many years are they separated? Apparently,
I don't know.
I don't know. Cause I don't watch.
I know she was with James Harden. That's good for the city of Houston.
Yeah,
but she can't.
They got just a championship year for them, maybe.
Waiting on somebody else, waiting for something that may never happen. Because I'm
not saying
about dope fiends. It's like the hardest thing for them is to get off of drugs. They can be sober for 20 years. And then be tempted by something that they see on TV and then go back into remission. I
mean, I'm not saying that she should have waited, but I mean, she wanted to get a divorce from him.
True that.
And to me, getting a divorce or ending a relationship, you need time to be alone to fully close that chapter of your life. If you were really in love. If you didn't love him, chunk up the deuces and you move on to the next person.
But you gotta think about it too. They're in Hollywood, so 3 months single. That's probably like a lifetime to them.
But I'm saying it shouldn't make a difference where you are if you really love somebody.
Well. And if you're in Hollywood
love is different.
Anything you want is out there because they got actors, so they can act any kind of way, and then they probably got a bunch of good-looking people out there because they all want to be actors.
But if you're in love with somebody, women, we don't see that. If I love you, the prettiest guy could come in here and I would be like, oh, he's pretty, but I'm not going to do anything if I love you. Truly love you.
Well, Kanye said it's hard to stay faithful in a room full of hoes.
He said it's hard, but it's not impossible.
Well, nothing's impossible.
I like how you quote Kanye like the Bible.
He makes a good point, man. He makes a good point.
He does.
I don't know. I just don't understand it. She date 5 dudes and then he fall down and it's like, oh, I really love you. Let's go back. After let me call and break up with my boyfriend first. It's like, I mean, y'all were married. She need to sit down somewhere and mourn. She had I just don't get it. I mean, I don't get any girl that jumps from guy to guy. It's like, you go sit down somewhere.
I don't think, so what is a good time frame for her to have, just been single and for her to move on? What's a good time frame for her? Should she have waited a year before she moved on?
I think you should officially be divorced before you truly start dating somebody else.
Because, I don't know if you noticed, like, some states, they have a waiting period. And so, let's say you and your spouse have been separated for a year, and then, because you don't know what's going on. So then you finally decide to get a divorce, but then the state makes you wait 60 days. And then within that 60 days, you find somebody that you like, and y'all hit it off. So you should wait. Like, man, look, I really like you, but I got to wait 60 days until we can officially go out.
I mean, why not? If you really like her, you don't want her to. I mean, for me,
so you
if a guy,
you a hoe that you like, you can't make a housewife.
If a dude was saying he was talk to me, he's like, oh, we're going through the process or the divorce, whatever. It's like, okay, we can still be friends, but you're technically still married. We can still talk, but I'm not going to date you until you are divorced.
That's respectable.
That's just me personally, my thoughts.
I respect that.
And then even then, however long it's been, you still need time to think about the divorce, think about what happened, what caused the divorce, so you don't replay it. People don't think about the stuff they do too much, so it's not constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again. That's why you pick the same girls over and over and over again, because they're not thinking about what happened. Okay, I need not make this mistake again. It's like, oh, it's in the past, don't think about it. No, you got to think.
And too, whenever you're in a relationship, I don't know if you know, when you're in a relationship, things go bad, and then you might still be trying to work them out, trying to, because you still love that person, but then when it's obvious that it's not gonna work, like situation, he was on drugs, he was in a brothel, I don't think she should have waited, and I think she should have moved on with her life. And but then I also respect her for coming back. Like, oh, he said he loves me, he still wants me back. And like, well, I did marry this dude because I love this dude, and so she wasn't married to that guy. She was just dating. She was just getting her rocks off.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, time heals all wounds. If you can't make nobody love you that doesn't love you. So if we're married, we've tried it. I can't live my home.
Go ahead.
I love you, what I'm saying.
But if you
and it's not gonna work, yes, you might. Like they always say, the best thing to get over a new guy is to get under. That's not true. That's just gonna cause more headache. And that's to me what she did. To truly, from me and my understanding, to get over someone is to be alone, to think about what happened, to think about even if you didn't do anything, you still have to mourn and say, okay, this one didn't work, let me heal, let me not love this dude before I bring another dude in to my life that I can. Because if we don't fully love someone, we fully love somebody, draw you in, then we're gonna put a whole bunch of love and emotions to you and don't know nothing about you. I've been with this dude for 20-something years and I love him. I know you for 5 minutes. I'm gonna love you the exact same like I knew this dude. And that shouldn't be the case. I don't
think she did. I don't think she loved Harden like that. Because you see how quick and easy it was for her to leave. She went back with the guy that she loved, but he didn't have his stuff together, so she just had to leave him alone. Because that's one thing. It's hard to. I'm not speaking from experience. I wouldn't know, but I've seen dope fiends, and it's hard to be around them. I can only imagine just being in a relationship with one, and it just. I think we just gonna agree to disagree on that.
Yeah, I just don't see it. Like, everybody is scared to be alone. I don't see what's the big deal just to be alone. Like, everybody think that's like the biggest thing. She's got divorced. And, oh my gosh, she can't, like you just said, she can't be alone. Why should she wait? She's not waiting. She's just healing. Relationships are hard. Once something's ended, you need to heal. And the only way you can truly heal is nobody in your space and you can think about it. You can't heal when people in your space talking.
Sometimes you need a distraction to keep you from thinking about it and being sad about it. Because what's the point of being sad about something?
Because you need to heal. You have to heal from it. It's gonna come up sooner or later.
Yeah, but
you have to heal. If it's an open wound, not thinking about that open wound is not gonna hurt it. You're just gonna keep causing more open wounds and just, I'm not gonna think about it. Just because you don't think about a problem doesn't mean it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
That's drug addicts. They just ignore the problem. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that they're the same person. One's addicted to drugs, and one's addicted to people.
Yeah. And it's just, I just don't like that. I
think the real winner in the whole situation is the city of Houston.
Oh yeah. Because I heard.
Yeah, because Harden, everybody's saying how good of a player he was, and Chloe tends to take people down, man. Them Kardashian, like you said. Didn't you say he had 12 strokes?
Yeah, he had 12 strokes.
He had 12 strokes when she came back.
Lamar Odom?
Yep.
They said, "Oh, we're gonna stick together." He started going downhill. I was like, "Man, he was free on the way to recovery."
Nah, that's the drugs. Trust me, because once the dope, drugs have a long-term effect on you. You see, like somebody smoking crack, they ain't never look the same.
Rick James said crack is a hell of a drug. He said coke is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, I don't think he said nothing about crack. They had crack in the 80s. Yeah, they did.
But what?
Crack was invented in the 80s.
Yes.
Yeah,
by Reagan, but that's different.
He just brought it here.
Oh, you brought it here?
Yeah. It had to be somebody black that made it because crack is only the real popular in the black neighborhood.
That's where they shipped it to, man.
Yeah, I guess
that's where they put it in. I don't think.
And they must have shipped the meth to the white neighborhood, to the trailer parks. Yeah. Man, that's
meth is just that's a crazy drug because it's like
white crack. White people crack.
Like it seems like you can just make it with a bunch of household products.
Man, no. Meth, you lying to blow something up.
I know, but I'm not saying it's easy, but it's like
I don't know the ingredients for meth. In fact, I just know Sudafed.
It's like it's a bunch of household products. They mix together and boil down. Like it's not like you got to go illegally get anything. Is there anything illegal in meth?
Yeah, methylene. You ever watch Breaking Bad?
Nah,
methylene.
That's what they call it.
Yeah.
You know hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
I read I don't know if you can make it out of it, but I read people were getting drunk off of hand sanitizer.
Who would put that in their mouth?
Like I don't know how they doing it because it's like 90% alcohol.
Yeah.
So you think they just drinking it?
They might put it up their butt.
Okay.
What?
And when that sting? I seen this one lady because
they call it butt chugging now.
What?
Because you can.
How you know this? I'm not gonna ask you on the air, but I will.
I was watching this comedian apparently in college because you can actually.
You're watching this comedian in college?
No, I was watching the comedian, and he was saying that he performs at a lot of colleges, and they were talking about butt chugging, and he was like, "What is that?" And basically, it's like they'll take liquor and pour it up their butt because it absorbs in your butt fast, like in your bloodstream. It'll get you drunk, but you won't have alcohol in your breath. Like even
past breathalyzers.
I guess. I mean, you probably maybe, but even I've even heard about even a while back. I heard about people soaking not condoms, but tampons and alcohol and putting it up their butt until it absorb.
I heard that.
You've heard that?
I heard that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just another
It
way.
sounds like his thing.
It don't burn.
Yeah.
I mean,
because if I have an open cut and I put some alcohol in it burn.
Why you got an open cut in your butt?
Because your whole inside of your body is just open. It's not. I mean. They're not going. You shouldn't have any open cuts in your butt unless you're like constipated or something. It's the inside of your body, bro.
That's gross. They just need to do it the old-fashioned way. Just drink.
Yeah.
Hey man, time keeps moving.
The person who invented that,
you can't stop trends, man. Just because you don't like it, don't mean that you don't stop it.
That's the thing you're trying to stop.
Yeah, I'm not saying I do it. I'm just saying just what they do.
You know what? I ain't gonna even put you out there.
Hey, what? Because I'm educated.
On that particular topic. So, not sure what to say.
Odd.
It is very odd.
Yeah, this is my best
nasty
friend. That's what's even worse. And
yeah, let me go butt checking after the show or something.
No.
Wait. Say that again. Make sure they heard you. Make sure. Because I almost missed what you said myself. Hey, we gotta make clear this up. It's like we're not gonna be doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm just saying. No, that's not something I've ever done, and I don't think that's something I would ever do.
Yeah, I would hope not.
No.
Let me find out. I'm like, man, look. And hey,
I wonder
you gonna have to be my new friend.
I wonder if like the type of liquor makes a difference. Like you think like if you like soak something in like tequila.
We're still talking about this. I can't believe we're still talking about it. Oh man.
No, I don't know. I was just the rubbing alcohol shocked me. But yeah, we gonna move on.
And moving on, YouTube. The $10 a month ad free video music plan. It's called Red. And
that's what's up.
And
I mean,
why? Because all the videos are free. I don't understand.
Well, you gotta have some ads, you know. But I mean, it's like what, 5-second ads. You can skip it. Like,
yeah, on some of them, if they're you, some of them you can't skip. I think this is, it's you get like music. It's kind of like Google Play. That's what they're saying. Like subscribers that have Google Play and Hulu and stuff like that. I guess I don't know. I didn't. Why? Like I'm not gonna pay no $10. I got too much other important real stuff I need to pay for. I'm not gonna pay no $10 for that.
I think they are trying to compete with Netflix and Hulu, and they said they're gonna have actually like original content
on YouTube.
Yeah, you know how.
Yeah, like Netflix. Yeah.
So, I mean, that'll be pretty interesting because one thing too is how do you YouTube has so much content on it. Yeah. How would you find it?
Yeah.
They're gonna have to be another. You know,
we probably have like
we
probably have like a little special password or a little section like VIP people or something like that.
Why would YouTube need original content? Everything on YouTube is pretty much original content.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, trying to come up with the times.
They're trying to make some money.
Yeah, of course. It's all about.
They're trying to make more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna mess around and lose money like that.
See, all these companies are trying to compete with Apple. They're trying to be like trying to step up with Apple.
Tell me about
That's basically what all this come down to.
Oh, not a big Apple person, man.
You either love it or you hate it. There's no really in between Apple people.
I know.
For a desktop, I love Apple.
I love Apple.
Yeah, but
you're a graphic person.
iPhone, I don't see what the big deal. It was the first smartphone. I respect that, but at the same time, it's like I don't get it. Me personally, I'm a Windows Phone person. So
Windows.
Yeah.
We know.
I love Windows. Hey, I'm Windows from top to bottom. You know, they got desktops, they have search engines, everything. They have their own things. If you go to Apple, you got to go to a different search engine. And then, I mean, like I said, the desktops, hands down, probably the best computers ever made. But phones, I don't get it. You know what? Every time they put out a new iPhone, something wrong with it.
That's because Steve Jobs did. You know, when Steve Jobs not around, every time he leave, Apple mess up.
Yeah,
that always happens when the
originator leaves. Yeah.
Originator leaves, like Wendy's. Wendy's used to have, which I'm still upset about. They used to have these breadsticks.
The breadsticks. I remember
Wendy's used to have breadsticks. I never
liked them.
I loved them. Their breadsticks. They used to have breadsticks, and as soon as that man died, it was a month later, and they stopped selling those breadsticks. I was hurt.
Oh, Dave Thomas, man!
I was hurt. I was like, why don't get rid of it? They're like, yeah, they're going away in 2 days, 3 hours. That hurt my feelings.
Stock up on them?
I tried, but I couldn't.
Maybe it's an off the menu item.
No, it's not.
You tried?
Yes. They don't even know about the breadsticks. Like, we never sold. They don't even know about it. No little new teenagers.
Well, these new teenagers, I know. I heard one story where they don't even know about $2 bills.
No, these new teenagers don't know nothing.
This guy went to the store, tried to pay with the $2 bill, and the guy said, we can't accept this. And he was like, why not? He was like, we can't accept it. And then he was like, well, let me get your manager. So I got the manager, and the manager came back, and the dude was like, I'm trying to pay this $2 bill. And he was like, sir, we don't take counterfeit money here. And he was like, this is a $2 bill. and they called the security guard. And the security guard came to the thing and was like, what's the problem? It's like, this man is trying to give us counterfeit money. We want him arrested. And the guy was like, well, where is it? He's like, here's the $2 bill. And the guy was like, what's wrong with this $2 bill? He's like, it's obviously a counterfeit. It's like, no, it's a $2 bill.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
See, these teens know a lot. They know a lot, but they don't know a lot.
Yeah, they don't have any. I don't know. I can't explain.
They're very technical. What's that? It's just technical teens.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
They know a lot about technology.
YouTube,
yeah, they can sit on their sofa and play games, but they can't go outside and play.
Yeah. I mean,
they don't even want to walk. They got that hoverboard. I want one though. I want one.
I saw this new bike on
you ain't got to pedal it, huh?
Yeah, you just walk it. You know, it's a bike, and you know, like a bike you pedal. It's not you walk it and it goes. It's like you just regular walking and you go. It's like what that takes the whole point around a bike. Just walk.
I was watching.
It's for the people that they want to walk, but they don't like the standing aspect of it. It's like I want to walk, but I want to keep sitting
what
down.
it is for them slow walkers who want to get to where they're going.
Oh, IYBD needs that.
It's for them slow walkers, and they was like, man,
you know,
that's what it's for. But that's I love riding a bike. That wind hitting your face. That's the best workout for your legs and glutes.
You brought up Back to the Future earlier, and about Back to the Future Day, October the 21st.
It was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
All right, and so I saw a video on YouTube or whatever. And they were talking about, the hoverboard.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay. Oh, man, the hoverboard. Then this is, Back to the Future, but in reality, it's one of those wheeling boards.
Yeah.
What are they? Oh, I forgot what they call it that quick.
I think a hoverboard.
Hoverboard? No, I'm talking about the real thing now.
I think it's called a hoverboard.
That's called a hoverboard, too? The little thing with the wheels everybody's riding now?
I don't know what I just call them boards.
Like those, that's what we actually have versus what.
I call them moving boards.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
The lazy. Man, I want one. I ain't gonna even lie.
I want one too, man.
I'm not balanced. I feel like I'm not balanced enough to get
I think you have to be balanced enough.
I think you have to have a little bit of balance.
Yeah, I think so. Because I saw Vita Loca trying to ride one. She fell.
How can you not have to have balance?
Yeah.
I see too many people riding.
Who? The young people or older people?
Jermaine Dupri don't do nothing but ride that.
I saw a girl twerking on it.
Exactly, yeah.
I think you did have some balance, though.
Yeah, you gotta have balance.
I think you gotta have balance.
I think you can stand up. I mean, you can't be like, I don't know. I feel like it's not as hard as it looks.
It might not be, but I think you would have.
I'll tell you what, I want one.
Yeah, I mean, I just want one so I can get it down. Then probably I would never ride it again.
I'd ride it everywhere. I'd be going to the store. I'd be going to the grocery store.
But you gotta stand up. It's like just standing up one spot for an hour while it's standing. Yeah. Because, it's slow. I'd rather just jump in the car.
It ain't that slow.
I think I probably can walk as fast as... I don't know. It might be a lot faster
than walking, but I don't think... it ain't faster than driving.
If it's real fast, then yeah, I'll probably keep using it. But if it's slow, like that other thing with the handlebars, I don't know if y'all remember the one that was before
that.
Scooter? Yeah, it looked like a scooter, but you just stand on it.
And you
like
have
the
to push it?
The mall cop. Paul Blart.
Oh, you have to push it? Yeah.
Like segways?
Yeah. Or you just stand. I think those are really slow. So
y'all just need to get up and walk. That's why everybody's so big. You get up and walk. Get up, walk, ride your bike, do some stuff.
You're right.
Yeah. You gotta get that heart pumping, man.
Don't take
I think you need to try to figure out a way to if you want to make some money, you gotta figure out a way to do stuff without moving. So if you can make a invention that you could like
a remote control.
Yeah, like everything is geared for not moving.
Yeah.
So if you can figure out a way to have an alarm clock that picks you up out of bed and carries you to your scooter.
Like the Jetsons.
Yeah, exactly. You can just sit down all day.
Yeah, you're right
and look up at the sky, and you can get from your house to work. You'd be a
That's
rich man.
horrible, but that's so true.
Yeah, man.
Rich man.
I feel like in the future we all just gonna be fat, roly-poly people. You're gonna have the physically fit people that do, the soldiers and the entertainers. Then you're just gonna have everybody else as just couch potatoes because everything is gonna be so easy. Like you probably won't even have to work because you gotta look like all physical jobs are gonna probably be
technical.
They're probably gonna have a robot or something that does it. Or somebody.
That's true because at Chili's they have that little screen. I hate that little screen. Yeah. That little screen, and I guess you have to order it and pay and do all the other stuff. It's like, and then the people want a tip. It's like you ain't do nothing. Why am I gonna give you a tip?
They brought the food.
No,
they read the menu. They read what you wanted.
No, you put it on the thing and then that's it. I don't ever use that thing. They don't like me when I go in there because it's like I'm not using this. I need someone to come and take my order.
What you gotta think? She gotta bring your refills. You gotta check on you. Hey, do you need anything else? Do you ask for refills on the thing?
I don't do nothing because I saw that screen and made me mad.
They got one of those at Home Depot.
I used it. I mean, it took me a while. I think I was at BJ's actually. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, they got it at Home Depot that say, "What are you looking for?" Tell them what you're looking for, and they'll say it's on roll, whatever. Yeah, people just don't like customers I think probably 'cause customer service got so bad.
Well, I think it's because people don't like that human interaction. Everybody's just on their phone and
right.
They don't like that human interaction. I personally like it, especially if I'm going somewhere.
Yeah,
I want a waiter to take my menu, take my order. That's what I want. That's if I'm going out.
It reminds me of that movie.
If I didn't want to talk to you, I could have ordered this for home.
Yeah, I've never seen the movie
Surrogates.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've not seen that. What's the premise of
That's
Surrogates?
pretty much what I said. You know, everybody just pretty much.
People they stay in their little pods and they have on these like glasses or something, and they have like a robot. It looks just like them,
but updated. Like all your flaws can be fixed with the robot.
all your flaws are fixed. You can make it be perfect, and it looks like the perfect version of you in your head.
Yeah,
and so they're doing it, and you're just in the pod like sleeping, and I guess it's like that. But everybody's robots, so everybody's perfect, everybody's beautiful, and
it's a perfect world. It's like only one guy who doesn't have a surrogate, and Bruce Willis is the main character.
Well, he did, but he
crazy.
Yeah,
when
somebody gonna go around breaking them pies.
Yeah,
they're gonna be stuck out. Robot, come back, please.
Yeah.
This is my thing. Also, I think it's also gonna be a blessing, and it's also gonna be a curse, because what's gonna happen when I say there's a major energy crisis? Because everything is electronic now.
Yes.
And the world is ran on fossil fuel. So what happens when we run out? I mean, that's why I respect our president, because he's trying to move us over to renewable energy. So
we need it.
Yeah, man. I can go on and on about this. I ain't going to start, though.
Nah, man.
Yeah. Because those wind turbines, I'm telling everybody, you want an investment, invest in those. That's the future. Yeah.
Hey, you want to invest in the future?
Yeah. Solar power and wind turbines. Yeah. Wow. You want to make some money? There you go. Anyway, that was Droski tip of the day.
Yeah, that's a practical tip.
Yeah.
Invest in wind power.
Yup.
Anyway, we're going to go to some more music. And we'll be back.
Music.